Hey guys, it's Dylan from Team Oversight with Rhobby, and he's going to introduce his zoo Metalfoes or Metalfoe Zoos.
Yep.
Yep. So without further ado,
For the obligatory monsters, I said as most of the deck profiles, you just play 3 of everything and 2 Bismuth gear. This hogs in your hand when you go first. It's never good to draw multiples. I still play the Magic Spectre engine. This helps you make Invoker a lot, so it's really good. And then I do play like an Invoker type engine. I played 3 of these before. I played 2, that's why I don't have a secret for the 3rd one. This helps make Invoker, just like 1 normal summon, which is pretty good. And then just play the zoos. I play 3 rat tier, nothing else with the other ones, and then 1 of each of these for the searching. A lot of people don't play this. They just play this because this deck has very minimal amount of low scales and a lot of high scales. But there has been times where I like to search a high scale, and plus 2, this guy's technically like Rhobby and you have to interrupt with Kaiju Slumber and stuff. So it's a kind of neat aspect where like he stays on the field to help you survive with your Kieran.
how come no Whiptail? I know people are going to ask that.
Oh yeah, I was playing Whiptail in the main, but like it's literally a dead draw when you draw it by itself, and then sometimes when you search it, it's cool too. But you leave it in your hand, so your opponent does attack into your Dryden, or you want to use for another pop. Like a lot of times, Dryden gets destroyed before you even get to do that, and then you just have a Whiptail in your hand. And unless you put a bunch of your stuff back with the Emerald, which sometimes you do, like the Whiptail just becomes literally dead because I only play 1 of each of the Zodiac extra deck monsters. So at that point, literally, it's just a level 4. To finish out the monsters, I played with 2 Maxi, and then I cut Rhobby in the main a lot. I've almost had Rhobby in the main because I loved it. But like, I always want to go first, and then when I see it one first, it's just a dead card. And if I die, then it was useless. So this is actually legit. I love this card in the main right now, just because if you decry one of the rats, they never do the combo again. And then also if you hit. I mean, the best thing to do is DDCR a rat on their Emerald, because after you do this on their Emerald, the Emerald states it has to put all 3 back. If you do interrupt them on Emerald, they don't get to put any card back, and they don't get a draw. So that's really good against that. Next is spells. I played 2 Decision, 3 Scoggy, and I'm playing some Reserves because it's only 1 target, being Volflame. 1 of each of the fusions, say standard. 1 of this and 1 of this. This is cool. I can search the low scale sometimes, and then also you can just search Momorat if you don't have any other way of like Invoker, bring them out. And then I've always liked MST in the main. I've always played many, like at least 2 in the main. I like some Twister and a Pendulum deck, and then I don't want to cut it at all because if I lost like 1 back row, like if I literally had 1 back row and I don't main this at all, or they have Vanities up and they can't draw Eccentric, and literally like I played none of this in the main, I would just feel bad at myself, like not playing any. So I don't want to be in that situation, so I play 1. Then for the Metalfoe traps, I just play 1 of each of these. Not enough room in the deck to play multiple of this, or I would. And then so I just play two row traps. I've always played these. They're blowout cards. This isn't as good anymore. A lot of people don't even play this anyway. They play strikes, or just none of this at all. And they don't play this either sometimes too. But these two cards needs banned, and just sometimes just clutch and win. Next I'll do the extra deck. I play Tenenberg. For the rate 3s, I play 3. This obviously self-explanatory. This I make off of the raccoons, and there was a time where I had a tour guide play, and I didn't want to go into Invoker. It just wasn't good. Where I started out the Invoker or the Zodiac engine, and I didn't have any other extra deck cards. So I put this in. I would suggest putting in a Break Sword. It'd be good too if you don't want to play this. For the Zodiacs, you just play literally one of each. It's a cool engine. It works very well. And then Emerald, because this is pretty much the only card you go into your extra deck with. I do play 2 more. Casto and this. These could be just Utopian Lightning if you want to. The reason I play this is because it's literally a skill drain. Whenever you want it, if you have 2 Beast Wars, you can go into it. And you always do if you do that combo. So it's pretty good. And then for the fusions, I play 2 Mithrilium. I wish I played a 3rd, not enough room. Alcahest, Orihelic, and this. The reason why I still play these is this still causes games, especially if your opponent, if you literally can make your opponent Dryden you, have no other back row, or destroy your opponent back row, or something, or if they call, flip Dimensional Barrier, call Exceeds if you're trying to make your own plays. You can still make this guy and attack them. They literally take 5,600 damage over their Dryden if they have, obviously 0 defense. It's pretty good. And obviously they would be 0 defense if they called Exceeds because their Dryden wouldn't gain anything. And this too, because there's cool plays of fusioning away your Rat Tier, Momorat, whatever, and then using Tiger to bring it back. Just pretty cool. That's the extra deck. For the side, I play 2 of these because against Blue Eyes, it's legit. They're great. I mean, it's like a fun type deal too, but regardless, it works. Second DD Crow, I decided to send again against Pure and everything, Pure Zodiacs. The Whiptail, because I wasn't deciding this at all. I went to an OTS and I literally lost to a Chaos Max because I didn't play this card. And I would decide this in against people literally playing Chaos Max. That probably never happened again. But again, it's like the MST idea. Like if I don't have it, I'd be mad at myself for not having it. And I decided the Ignister engine. I only play this. I decided this in against Blue Eyes because of what was that card called? Big Synchro guy. Not Spirit, but the one Azure Eyes. Azure Eyes. This deck can't get over it, and this helps get over it.
Hello.
And then I also decided this in against any Pendulum deck because they just pop their stuff. For the other one-ofs, I played one of each of these. This because I'm in the process of changing my side deck, and it's a good card, and I got rid of my ultis. And this because, again, I used to main it, so. 2 Twin Twisters for back row heavy decks. I don't like this in the deck at all, but if I have to side them in, it's because literally back row heavy decks. Then Raigeki, Pure Hole, Board Clear, it's pretty good. And 2 Roll Decree, because I've always decided Decree. I think the Forbidden Chalice was actually a 3rd one, but I wanted to play at least 1 Chalice because it's a good card. But that's the deck. It's really fun. I didn't top anything recently at all. I just now put in the Invoker and stuff. So I'm hoping like the next regional we go to, which I'm pretty sure even Dylan, everybody's going to go as well. Everybody from the channel is going to be at the Mission Night Sky Regional. So I'm sure if you guys go there, you catch us out, or catch them out rather. I'm just doing deck profile. They own the site, or they own the page. But the deck's fun. I would definitely say it's top tier. It's really good.
All right, thank you, Rhobby.
Yep.
Remember, comment, subscribe, comment if you want anything. All right, peace, guys.